thought you had a meeting at the brewery.
Yeah, well, I didn't fancy it, so I cancelled. Sound familiar? Why have you stripped the bed?
Just trying to be helpful.
They were fresh on yesterday.
I spilled my coffee on them this morning. I'm sorry.
Well, in that case, they're going to need a squirt of stain remover. Give them here.
It's fine. I can do it.
Good afternoon.
Is it? And Scott, this is our home. A knock would be nice.
She's full of the joys. All set for later?
About that. I had an MS attack this morning. I couldn't get out of bed. My legs seized up.
Looks like they're working all right to me.
Well, they are now. But what if I have another one? They're brought on by stress.
You're driving a getaway car. You're not auditioning for Riverdance. You'll be fine.
But that's it. I'm not fine. I keep going over and over it in my head. What if someone gets hurt like last time?
Do we have to remind you what's at stake here? Now, pull yourself together, do your job, and no one's going to get hurt.
Please say you'll come.
Play gooseberry to you and George. You must be joking.
Well, there won't be any public displays of affection if that's what you're worried about. We're socially distancing for one. Oh, come on, Eileen. I could really do with somebody to be there to help calm my nerves. You know what I get like when I start jabbering?
Yeah, you're doing it now. And what's George going to think when I rock up on your date?
He'll be happy as Larry. It's all his idea.
Shift. Need to sort this sofa out. We might have company coming.
Sounds like George would be more than happy to plump your cushions.
Mary's the one with the hots for him, not me.
Yeah, well, it doesn't matter who Mary likes, it's who George likes. You don't invite a third wheel unless you're planning on giving it a spin.
Ooh.
Fizz says you're working late tonight, so I brought you some homemade tomato soup and a balm cake.
I've already had.
What did you have? Packet of crisps and a chocolate biscuit. It's not enough for a man's tea.
Yeah, well, I had a sarnie too.
What did you have in it? Jam?
Peanut butter, actually.
I don't know who's going to look after you when I'm gone.
What? But you're not ill, are you?
Me, no.
You'd tell me if you was, though, wouldn't you?
I'm fit as a ferret.
Well, what are you on about, then, when you're gone?
When am I on my holidays with Arthur?
Oh, blooming heck, Nan. You're going away for a long weekend.
Yes. Well, you can get a nutritional deficiency in a weekend, you know.
Listen, by the time you get there, you'll be turning straight back around.
That's what Arthur keeps saying. I've paid for that caravan site, and I won't get my deposit back.
You're not very good at picking up on signals, you, are you?
What signals?
Oh, come on, it's obvious. He wants you to go for longer. What's stopping you?
Well, I mean, you? Who's going to cook for you?
Right, no offence, but we scraped by for a good few years without you. We'll manage for a couple of weeks. And plus, we've got enough frozen tomato soup to last for a zombie apocalypse.
Oh, well, thank you very much. Try to do something nice for somebody, and I don't know why I bother.
Sorry, Steve. I didn't know you were there. I was just washing his face.
Don't want to interrupt you. Just looks so peaceful, like he's asleep.
Yeah. Our very own sleeping beauty. He used to hate having his face washed, didn't he? I remember chasing him around the kitchen with a cloth. Practically had to pin him down.
Get more in his face than he get in his mouth.
Yeah, and his ear, and his eyes, and his hair. You know what? He still leaves me rag with him sometimes. I wish I'd been more patient with him. Did you speak to him, man?
Yeah, it's not good news. He's sent all of Oliver's reports and scans to about 10 or more different specialists. Not one of them want to help us at the hearing.
Right. Looks like we're on our own then, eh?
I guess so. I mean, we've still got this Guardian's report. I don't know which side this Wendy's going to come down on, but...
Well, let's just hope Nick's more persuasive than I was. There's even more riding on it now.
It's lovely, that, Roy. Thanks.
Shall you be partaking of a pudding?
Yeah. I'll have some, a slice of beetroot cake and some millionaire shortbread, please.
Certainly.
Thanks.
you think a slice of cake's going to shut me up, then you're wrong. If you've got doubts about this hearing, then you have to be honest.
It's happening, Mum. Whether I like it or not. Leanne's not going to give up. So either I play the supportive partner or risk losing them both.
At what cost? You've already racked up a legal bill for £50,000.
There we are. One vegan beetroot cake and one millionaire's shortbread. I must say, I'm glad to see you embracing the new vegetarian menu, Gail. I'm confident you'll start to see the health benefits in no time.
It's not about the money, Nick. It's about the emotional cost that going to court will have on everybody. Not least because it'll prolong that little boy's suffering. You have to put the brakes on this, Nick. Tell Wendy how you feel.
I can't do that to Leanne.
This is about what's best for Oliver, not what's best for Leanne.
Oh, you've got gloop. Of mascara.
Oh! Is that better?
Yeah. You look lovely. Whoever the lucky man is will be impressed.
Oh, is it as obvious as that? I was going for subtle and understated. Instead, I feel like a bowerbird.
What's one of them?
A very plain and dowdy-looking bird that uses elaborate decorations to attract a mate.
Oh, Mary, don't be so hard on yourself. You're going to knock him dead.
I'm on my way.
Hang on, where are you going?
I've got an appointment.
Since when?
Since I made one, OK?
Well, what about the Zoom quiz? Because you're supposed to be helping.
Laptop's all set up and the questions are on the table in the back, in case I get held up.
Held up where? Well, Johnny!
Yeah, Jen, I've just seen a spider the size of my hand. Don't worry, it's me, Car. You might need a new fire extinguisher, though.
I'll have another one for Dutch courage, please, Gemma.
I get off in a couple of hours if you wanted to hang out.
Can we go into town?
Yeah, whatever you like.
Brilliant. It's Noah's birthday next week and I've got no idea what to get him.
All right. Yeah, are you two still going strong, yeah?
Yeah, why won't we be?
Shouldn't you be tramping the mean streets of Weatherfield instead of flirting with my waitress?
Oh, I'm not flirting, and I am actually here on official police business. It was just... I was just,
You know, Craig, it really helps me sleep at night to know there are fine fellows such as yourself keeping us safe. Now, if I could interrupt your official duties just for a moment, I need a word with Faye here.
What is it?
I am entertaining a very special investor in here this evening, and I need a hostess.
Well, what's one of those?
Oh, just meeting, greeting, hanging his coat, making him feel special, serving drinks and nibbles, you know the score. I'll pay you double.
Yeah, okay, sure.
Great. Oh, and dress up a bit. It's a special occasion.
Are you sure that that's a good idea?
Yeah, I need the money, don't I? For Noah's present.
Right, well, yeah, but Ray is a right perv. I mean, you have heard the rumours.
Well, I've already said I'll do it now. I can't back out.
OK, right, well, I'll come and check in on you. I'll hang out at the bar. Your personal bodyguard. I could be like your very own Kevin Costner.
That was the first 15 my mum ever let me watch. She had it on DVD. We must have watched it about 1 million times.
No way. My mum loves it too. How weird. Right, well, I will see you later, Whitney.
Jen, what are you doing? Oh, I'm sorry if I frightened you about the spider, yeah, but he's dead as a dodo, I swear.
I'm not looking for a flaming spider. I'm looking for evidence.
What evidence?
I don't know. Something. Anything.
Jen, you're frightening me, yeah? Just calm down. Tell me what's going on.
Johnny's hiding something. I don't know what it is, but it's something big. It's something he's ashamed of. I can see it in his face. It's like he's terrified of me finding out.
Oh, you don't think he's having another affair, do you?
Maybe. Or he's missing Liz. Maybe that's why she left.
Look, you're jumping to conclusions, yeah? We don't even know that it is an affair.
Well, the only other thing that I can think it is that it's something to do with his MS.
Well, yeah. That could be it.
Well, then why can't you talk to me about it? What's with all the cloak and dagger?
Well, maybe he don't want you to worry.
Well, how can he think that the truth is any worse than not knowing? I'm going out my mind here. He must be able to see that. We have been like strangers for months. Ever since we went to France. No, I'm sorry. But if he's not man enough to tell me what's going on, then what kind of marriage have we got?
They should all be sitting down to their poker game. About now.
Well, it's still early, I mean, shouldn't we wait till there's less people around?
Yeah, they'll be too drunk by then. More chance somebody will try and play the hero.
You've got this all worked out, haven't you?
Yeah, planning is everything. And for the unforeseen eventualities, I've got this little beauty.
Whoa, what are you doing? That's not a replica.
Well spotted.
He's never said anything about a real gun.
Yeah, well, it's not the 80s anymore. And if the police burst in, they'll all be tooled up. Just a precaution.
No. You're not going in there with that. This changes everything.
It changes nothing.
Then I don't want any part of it. It's not who I am anymore. I love my wife. I love my children. And I don't care if that means I have to pay for what I did all those years ago. I will not bring this shame on them.
You don't have a choice now. Get in. I said, get in!
Scott! My legs!
Don't mess with me, Johnny.
I'm not. It's still in spasm. Scott, you've got to believe me. I need my meds.
You're gonna pay for this. Look at you. You're pathetic.
You don't have to do this. Find another way to get your money. I'll help you.
I don't need your help.
So I dug those out for you. Thought they might be useful for your impending trip to Norfolk. Help you plan your itinerary.
That's very kind of you, Roy.
One of the maps is a little the worse for wear. Haley and I got caught in a downpour trying to spot golden plovers on the Buckingham marshes. But the others are good as new.
Well, there's certainly a lot here to be going on with.
Yes, well, I've taken the liberty of marking up a few points of interest to focus on. Yellow for historical sites, green for natural wonders, and red for entertainment. Cream teas, mostly.
What, you and Haley have been to all of these places? That is wonderful, Roy. Honestly, all my life I've wanted to see more of my own country.
Yeah, I would go so far as to say that they were amongst our happiest times together.
Really?
Well, when you're away together, you've only got each other. It does seem to bring you closer somehow. It's as if you're the only two people on the planet.
Well, it's like your Nina was saying, isn't it? You know, you don't know somebody until you go on holiday with them.
Well, that's right. I mean, any doubts that Haley and I had about our compatibility was quickly dispelled after a couple of weeks on the canvas together, and it'll be just the same with you and Arthur.
Why didn't you tell me it was going to be this expensive?
I don't know why I bother looking at this. I'll just have the usual, please.
I didn't want to worry you.
Yeah, well, now I'm worried.
It's an updated cost estimate, not an invoice. You still got a little while before the next payment's due.
But the trial hasn't even started yet. How are we going to afford all this?
Yasmin's got assets.
So what, you're saying she's got to sell her house?
Or take out a loan against it.
Guys, look, I'm sorry to chip in, but if you're looking for a quick sale, I've actually heard there's a property developer that's making cash offers for houses in the area. I think David's going to sell to him.
Is he?
I think so, yeah. Ask him for the number. Should all be sorted in a couple of weeks if you need it.
Worth a call.
And where's my gran supposed to live when she gets out?
Well, David's not going to go anywhere. He's going to rent it back off him.
I don't think we're there just yet. Let's explore the loan option first.
I can see you care about Oliver very much, Nick. And you've been an incredible support to Leanne. That can't have been easy.
I know she didn't give a very good account of herself. You know, Oliver's such a happy, well-adjusted kid. She's obviously doing something right. You know, I wish you could have seen them together. You know, how they were before.
There's no doubt in my mind that Leanne is a wonderful mother. That's not in question. What is in question is whether Oliver is suffering. Whether the frequency and severity of these seizures means that his brain is beyond any meaningful recovery. So, I'd like to ask you whether you think Oliver is responding to stimuli, touch, sound, anything.
I do. I do, which is why we shouldn't give up on him.
And what do you think, Gail? Honestly, I'm not so sure.
Oh, oh, come on! We're the greatest suspect. Mum hasn't been there. She hasn't bathed him, clothed him, read him bedtime stories. He knows we're there. There's no doubt in my mind, OK?
I'd just like to hear a little bit more about what Gail thinks. She's his grandmother.
Oh, step-grandmother, we're done. I'm going to see my son, OK?
OK, we're done. Thank you, Nick. Please don't think badly of him. He's under a lot of pressure.
Hello.
What are you doing here?
Too good to miss, watching you and Mary scrap over Lover Boy.
Will you just stop calling him that? You're going to have to leave, because I'm not having you messing this up for Mary.
Oh, come on, I'm dying to meet him. I promise I'll be the model son.
It's too late. He already knows all about you.
Oh, got some making up to do then.
Look who I just bumped into outside.
Eileen, I am so sorry. I had this really important consultation and it went on way longer than I expected. I feel terrible.
Hey, chill out. Nobody died.
Sorry. Who are you?
With apologies, George, but this is my son, Todd.
Ah, the prodigal son returns.
And he was just leaving.
Oh, nonsense. The more the merrier.
I can't believe you threw us under the bus.
You're being ridiculous. All I said was I wasn't sure if he was responding to stimulus.
Just keep your voice down.
She asked me a question and I answered truthfully, which is what you should have done.
Leanne's going to flip when she finds out.
Finds out what? What's happened? Oh, don't tell me you've messed it up with Wendy.
No. The meeting was great, wasn't it, Mum?
Yeah. It was great. He did you proud, love.
So what am I going to flip out about then?
I couldn't park at the hospital. Parked on the road, got a fine.
Nick.
I know, it's the last thing we need.
You're forgiven. Seeing if you charmed the pants off Wendy. You coming in?
Yeah, been in there.
I know you don't want to hear this. Oliver has gone already. You and Leanne, you're just too close to see.
Of course I can see it. Leanne doesn't, all right? Just back off, you know, it's just none of your business.
I'm his grandmother.
Okay, we'll start acting like one.
Even though you said those terrible things. Nick, he just moved. He heard that noise, he moved. He can hear us.
All right, mate. Yeah, I'm fine.
Your head's bleeding. Want me to call someone for you?
I said I'm fine.
All right, all right. You sure you don't want some help? Johnny. Johnny.
I'll raise you. 2K.
Ah, I see what's going on here. You're hoping a bit of skirt is going to distract me from my game. Well, it's worked. I'll raise you 3. And if I win, you can throw in that little firecracker.
All right, behave yourself. She's not that kind of hostess. I'll have another scotch, please, Faye.
Ray Crosby, you've changed.
Yeah, well, let's just say I had my fingers burned. And I'm not about to make the same mistake. Not while there's so much riding on this investment.
I wondered when that come up. So how much more do you need?
All in good time, my friend. The night is yet young. And if you keep losing like this, I'll have all the cash I need without having to sell a single percentage of equity. I will see you. 3 of a kind. Ace.
Everybody stay nice and calm. Get down. Now sit. Now do exactly as I say, and no one needs to get hurt.
Coronation Street continues in half an hour.